There's a secret the billion-dollar men's health industry doesn't want you to know. For decades, they've made their fortune convincing men that fatigue, fading confidence, and lost vitality after 60 are inevitable. They profit by selling the belief that only expensive drugs, injections, or complicated treatments can keep you feeling alive. But here's the truth. They're wrong. Your energy, confidence, and strength don't have to fade with age. In fact, the key to reclaiming them has been sitting in the produce aisle all along. 3 simple fruits, affordable, natural, and backed by real science, hold the power to restore circulation, balance hormones, and flood your body with clean, sustainable energy. I'm Dr. Stephano. For over 30 years, I've worked with men who thought decline was their destiny, only to see their lives transformed by nutritional therapy. Today, I'm breaking the silence. I'll reveal how these 3 everyday fruits can become your most powerful allies. And if you stay with me until the end, I'll share a bonus tip that amplifies their effects even further. So, if you're ready to feel younger, stronger, and more alive without prescriptions or gimmicks, let's begin. Our journey starts with a fruit as old as history itself, the pomegranate. Ancient civilizations prized it as a symbol of vitality, and now modern science explains why. I'll never forget David, a 72-year-old retired engineer who came to my office. His words were heavy with frustration. "Doctor, I'm not the man I used to be." His energy was drained, intimacy felt like a distant memory, and his confidence was slipping away. Like many men, he thought age was to blame. But in reality, the culprit was blood flow. Healthy circulation is the cornerstone of male vitality. Without it, energy fades, confidence drops, and performance in every area of life suffers. That's where pomegranate comes in. This ruby red fruit is packed with polyphenols, especially punicalagin, compounds that act like rocket fuel for your arteries. They fight oxidative stress, protect the delicate lining of your blood vessels, and most importantly, boost nitric oxide, the master molecule that tells your vessels to relax and expand. The result? Stronger, freer blood flow, especially to the areas older men need it most. Clinical studies confirm the power of pomegranates. In one study, men who drank just 6 ounces of pomegranate juice daily saw dramatic improvements in circulation and intimacy within 2 weeks. That's right, 2 weeks, with no side effects and no prescriptions. David followed the same plan. Every morning, he drank his 6 ounces of pure pomegranate juice. When he returned a few weeks later, I barely recognized him. His shoulders were pulled back, his smile had returned, and he joked that his wife was looking at him in a whole new way. It wasn't magic, it was his body finally receiving what it needed. The lesson: if you feel like energy and intimacy are slipping away, don't reach for a pill bottle, reach for a pomegranate. But circulation is only part of the story. The second fruit tackles an equally important factor: your hormones. Meet Robert, a 68-year-old retired firefighter. He was still active, still strong, but something essential had shifted. He looked me straight in the eye and said, "Doctor, I just don't feel like a man anymore." He wasn't talking about strength alone. He was talking about drive, presence, passion, that inner spark that makes life worth living. For many men after 60, testosterone quietly declines, leaving them slower, weaker, and less engaged with the world. Here's the truth. Testosterone isn't just a number on a blood test. It's a feeling. It's the fire in your belly that gets you out of bed ready to conquer the day. It's the confidence in your voice, the strength in your handshake, and yes, the passion in your relationships. And while the health industry wants you to believe you need costly patches or injections, nature provides its own solution. The avocado, this creamy green fruit, is far more than a salad topping. It's rich in monounsaturated fats, the raw material your body uses to produce testosterone. It also delivers magnesium and zinc, minerals proven to support male hormones. And perhaps most importantly, avocados are loaded with vitamin B6, which lowers cortisol, the stress hormone that strangles testosterone production over time. When Robert began eating just half an avocado a day, the changes were remarkable. Within a week, his energy surged, his mood lifted, his sleep deepened. That spark he thought was gone forever flickered back to life. He walked taller, laughed louder, and felt reconnected to his sense of self. Science supports his story. Men who consume healthy fats like those found in avocados consistently show better hormonal balance and improved energy levels compared to those who avoid them. So, if you've ever felt invisible, drained, or disconnected, remember, your body isn't broken. It just needs the right building blocks. And the avocado is one of nature's finest tools. But even with strong circulation and balanced hormones, you still need energy to fuel your days. That's where our third fruit comes in, the most overlooked powerhouse of them all. Richard was a 73-year-old retired school principal, proud and disciplined. But when he sat down in my office, his voice carried exhaustion. "Doctor, I wake up tired. I go to bed tired. I feel like my spirit is drained." He wasn't describing sadness. He was describing depletion, the slow fading of energy that so many men over 60 accept as normal. The solution came from one of the simplest, most affordable fruits on earth. The banana, often dismissed as basic, bananas are actually foundational to cellular energy. They're rich in potassium, which doesn't just prevent cramps, but protects arterial health and keeps blood pressure steady. They also contain magnesium and vitamin B6, nutrients that work quietly behind the scenes to relax blood vessels and stabilize mood. But the real magic is in their natural sugars, paired with fiber, which deliver clean, sustained energy. Add in tryptophan, a compound your body converts into serotonin, the feel-good hormone, and bananas become a dual powerhouse for both body and mind. When Richard began starting his mornings with a banana, sometimes paired with a spoonful of peanut butter and water, the results came fast. Within days, he reported steadier energy, no more mid-morning crashes, and a calmer, more focused mind. Bananas don't just fill you up, they fuel your cells, power your muscles, and nourish your brain. For older men, that steady foundation of energy is what makes everything else possible. Walking with confidence, thinking clearly, and enjoying the moments that matter. Now, imagine what happens when you combine the power of all three fruits, circulation, hormones, and energy, into a single daily ritual. This is where it all comes together. I call it the Morning Vitality Trio, a 5-minute ritual that delivers more than any supplement ever could. Here steps the plan. 6 ounces of pure pomegranate juice to open your arteries. Half an avocado to provide the healthy fats that fuel testosterone. 1 banana to supply clean energy and steady your mood. Why together? Because synergy matters. The pomegranate primes your blood flow, ensuring nutrients move efficiently through your body. The avocado provides the fats that stabilize the banana's natural sugars, preventing spikes and crashes, and the banana, rich in potassium, enhances the nitric oxide boost from the pomegranate. In other words, these fruits don't just work individually, they amplify each other's effects. Do this every morning for a week, and you'll feel the difference. Your mornings will start stronger, your energy will last longer, and your confidence will begin to return. But that's not the end of the story. There's a bonus tip that can supercharge this trio even further. Here steps the secret amplifier: hydration. When you combine the morning vitality trio with a tall glass of water, preferably first thing after waking, you activate your body's natural recovery system. Overnight, your body becomes dehydrated, which thickens the blood and slows circulation. By rehydrating right away, you maximize the effects of the fruits, ensuring nutrients are absorbed quickly and efficiently. Want to take it one step further? Pair your morning ritual with 5 minutes of light movement, stretching, walking, or even deep breathing. This small act tells your body it says time to wake up and rebuild. Think of it like starting your day by turning on the power switches, circulation, hormones, and energy all at once. Here's the lesson I've learned after 3 decades as a men's health specialist. Aging doesn't break a man. Giving up does. Too many good men accept fatigue, fading intimacy, and lost drive as the price of growing older. But your body is always ready to heal, always ready to respond when given the right support. We've uncovered 3 powerful fruits: the pomegranate, which restores circulation, the avocado, which fuels testosterone, and the banana, which delivers steady daily energy. Together, they're not just food, they're the foundation for your restoration. This is about more than health. It's about reclaiming your story, your strength, and your passion for life. Vitality has no expiration date, so here's my challenge to you. Try the morning vitality trio for 1 week. See how your body responds. Feel the shift in your energy, confidence, and clarity. And when you do, share this message with a father, a brother, or a friend who deserves to know that life after 60 isn't the end, it's the beginning of a new chapter. If this message resonated, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell. That way you'll never miss another conversation designed to keep you strong, energized, and confident. And drop a comment below. What's your biggest question about men's health? I read every comment because my mission is simple: to serve you. Gentlemen, this is your moment. Don't let anyone tell you aging is decline. Choose the foods that fuel your strength. Choose the habits that restore your energy. And choose to keep writing your story with courage and vitality. Because your best years aren't behind you. They're right here waiting to be claimed.